Good evening in Trendez News Report. Join me as I dive into the complexities of the situation and try to piece together what could happen next with Israel and Hezbollah. Lebanon's leadership has issued an urgent warning, citing a heightened risk of violence and escalation following 2 days of devastating attacks across the country. The explosions, which targeted communications devices, have already claimed 37 lives and injured over 3,000 people, creating a tense atmosphere throughout the region. The attacks primarily involved Hezbollah, a powerful political and militant group in Lebanon, whose communications devices, including pagers and two-way radios, were sabotaged in what they have called an Israeli aggression. While Israel has not commented on the incident, tensions between the two countries remain dangerously high. Among those impacted were Iran's ambassador to Lebanon, Mojtaba Amani, who was injured, and the son of a Hezbollah parliament member, who was killed. Lebanese ministers, speaking to CNBC, have expressed deep concern over the next 48 hours, with fears that these events could spiral into a broader conflict. Economy Minister Amin Salam called the attacks a very serious escalation and warned that further provocation could lead to a more intense confrontation. Hezbollah has already vowed to retaliate, raising fears of full-scale war as both sides have exchanged fire on a near-daily basis over the past year. The group has launched rockets into Israel since the start of the Israel-Hamas conflict in Gaza, and Israeli counterattacks have resulted in casualties on both sides. This latest series of attacks has only intensified tensions, with Lebanon's political landscape now unifying in response to what many see as an unprecedented escalation. Health Minister Fayez Abiad highlighted the severe impact on Lebanon's fragile healthcare system, which is already under strain. With nearly 3,000 injured and 450 patients requiring surgery, the country's hospitals are struggling to cope, especially given the limited resources available in a nation suffering from economic crises and frequent power cuts. International efforts to prevent an all-out war are ongoing as the U.S. and other global powers scramble for a diplomatic resolution. However, Israeli forces have ramped up military presence along the northern border with Lebanon, preparing for further conflict. Defense Minister Yoav Gallant stated that Israel is now focusing its attention on Hezbollah in the north, shifting the center of gravity in the ongoing conflict. Hezbollah's leader, Hassan Nasrallah, declared the attacks a declaration of war and vowed that the group would continue to support Palestinians in Gaza, as he spoke in a televised address. Israeli airstrikes targeted Hezbollah positions in southern Lebanon, signaling the severity of the ongoing crisis. As Lebanon watches the unfolding events, the possibility of further violence looms large, with both nations teetering on the edge of a potential wider conflict. Trendez News will continue to monitor the situation as it develops. Subscribe to our channel for the latest news, in-depth analysis, and real-time updates you can trust. Don't miss out. Be the first to know what's happening around the world.